Robert Mugabe was a man of contradictions. Born in 1924 in Katama, a small town in Zimbabwe, he began life in a colonial system designed to suppress him. Education became his first weapon. He studied in South Africa, then at the University of Fort Hare, absorbing ideas about African liberation and self-determination. Mugabe was not content with words alone. In the 1960s, he joined the movement to overthrow white minority rule in Rhodesia, later Zimbabwe. He became a leader in the Zimbabwe African National Union, ZANU, dedicated to ending colonial rule and fighting for freedom. The struggle was brutal. Mugabe spent over a decade in prison. Yet when he was released, his resolve was unshaken. He became a symbol, hope for a nation long denied justice. By 1980, after years of war and international negotiations, Mugabe led his party to victory. Rhodesia became Zimbabwe. Independence was finally achieved. At first, Mugabe's vision was inspiring. Schools were rebuilt. Healthcare improved. Land reforms promised fairness. He was hailed as a revolutionary hero. But power has a way of changing men. Mugabe consolidated control quickly. Opposition was silenced. Media freedom eroded. The same revolutionary rhetoric became a tool for justification of repression. Fear replaced hope in many communities. Over the next decades, his rule became increasingly authoritarian. Land reform policies, while intended to correct historical injustice, were often violent, chaotic, and economically destabilizing. Farms were seized. Food production dropped. Inflation soared. Zimbabwe's economy, once a model in Africa, began to collapse. International relations shifted. Former allies criticized Mugabe. Sanctions were imposed. Yet domestically, he maintained loyalty among key military and party figures. Fear and patronage ensured his survival. By the 2000s, Mugabe was no longer the young revolutionary who dreamed of equality. He was a man clinging to power, fighting any challenge, and reshaping a nation through control rather than progress. In 2017, after decades of rule, Mugabe's grip finally ended. A coup, bloodless but decisive, removed him from office. He left behind a nation scarred by hyperinflation, political instability, and social fragmentation. Yet to some, he remained the liberator who gave them independence. Power built his empire. Fear sustained it. Time and overreach destroyed it. Because when one man dominates a nation for too long, the collapse is not quiet. It is unavoidable. This is Empire Archives.